Good morning. Welcome to Unity Longmont Spiritual Center on the 24th of July, 2022. And we are blessed to have Reverend Dan Kendrick here to speak with us and to lead us in meditation, and Faith Halverson Ramos to provide her beautiful music. So we'll start with Faith.
The first song for today is Joined Together by Donna Michael. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. Love, 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 joined together, together in love. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in joy. Joy, 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 joined together, together in joy. Joy, 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 together, together in joy. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. We are brothers, we are sisters, joined together in peace. Peace, 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 joined together, together in peace. Peace, 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 joined together, together in peace.
Thank you, Faith. And it's at this time that we go into prayer together. We take a breath, the breath of life. Beloved presence, everywhere present. We join together today in joy, in love, in light, in peace, and all the attributes of God. There is a saying that there are no accidents. And so what does that mean to us today? It means to be in this moment, to recognize the divinity of this moment, to accept it with equanimity and be grateful, and know we are fully supported by the divine. And so it is. We will hear from Faith again.
This next song is I'm Here to Remind You by David Alt. I'm here to remind you of your magnificence, to help you awake to all the wonder that you are. I long to show you all the joy you're worthy of. I'm here to remind you how much you're truly loved. You're here to remind me of my magnificence, to help me awake to all the wonder that I am. You long to show me all the joy I'm worthy of. You're here to remind me how much I'm truly loved. We're here to remind ourselves of our magnificence, to help us awake to all the wonder that we are. We long to feel the joy we know we're worthy of. We're here to remind ourselves how much we can truly love. We're here to remind ourselves how much we can truly love.
Thank you, Faith, for that remarkable reminder. So let us open our hearts and our minds to Dan, and let's go with it, Dan. Need to unmute.
Thank you for catching that early, Deva, and not waiting till 20 minutes or so into the. I did check with my calendar, and I do have July 31st on my calendar that I gave you. So when all else fails, read directions. But somehow, I don't know, who knows? We got down the 24th, and here I am, and good to be with you. I like that song, Faith, I'm here to remind you. And I just had a moment during that song, kind of checking in with each one of you, just by seeing you. And knowing, actually, I included myself in that. That's one thing about Zen. I can sit here, I can not only look at you, but I can look at myself. And I think the question is, well, what do I see when I look at you? Or that you look at me? And do I see your magnificence or my magnificence? I find that can be a challenge. Just coming off of my experience last night, spending some time with friends, and before that, spending some time with some of Kate's family. You know, I like these gatherings because we have a focus of spirit, of focusing on spirit. So we can kind of cut to the chase, as they say. I think my challenge last night was attempting to see the magnificence in another when being presented with I don't know what I would call it, unresolved, unconscious, unresolved issues. And when I'm there with someone and there's unconscious, unresolved issues showing themselves, what do I do? I could say that for myself when I'm sitting with myself and there are unconscious, unresolved issues inside myself. What do I do? Particularly when they start becoming conscious. And I think the unresolved issues usually are looking for resolution of some kind. Like, could you resolve me somehow? Could we get this thing resolved? And then that becomes a prayer. Because a lot of times when I'm facing those types of things, I don't necessarily know how to do that for myself. Thank God I have a partner in life that knows how to do those things. And that I can go to that one and ask. There's a question I've been working with recently. Actually, I was working with this yesterday. Is it really true that I can use everything for my upliftment and advancement? Is it really true that I can use everything for my upliftment and advancement? Maybe I can ask, and good. How would you answer that question? As I was looking at that, what dawned upon me is that I truly can use everything for my upliftment and my advancement. When I approach life from the awareness that I am divine, that I'm a divine, that saying, I'm a spiritual being having a human experience. Dave, I'm getting into your speech. Speech, I mean, talk, sermon, whatever we call these things. But when I can come to that perspective of I am a spiritual, and it's more than a perspective for me. I mean, it's a great thought and a good concept, and thank God for good concepts, and thank God that I can exercise my mind in that direction. And I also find that for that to be really effective, it requires that to go deeper inside me, into my knowing, into my heart. And that's where my work always is. How do I take these concepts and make them real and practical and useful so that I know I'm getting the results that I'm looking for. To me, that's always the question. You know, in my counseling sessions, that's always the question that comes up. It's not hard to identify what we want. Like then the next big question is like, how do I get a hold of that? How do I make it practical to myself? How do I come to that place of knowing that I'm a soul, a divine soul? But I realize the more I can bring my awareness and live my life from that point of view as a practical, functional reality, then truly I can use everything for my learning, my growth, and my advancement. I mean, to me, that's an amazing realization. It means like, well, that doesn't exclude any experience I had. No, it doesn't exclude any experience. Everything. What about the world affairs? Everything. How about the President of the United States? Everything. Who is or isn't. I think conversely, it's true that lacking the awareness that I'm a divine soul, it's going to be very difficult to have a point of view that I could use everything for my learning, growth, and advancement. Because it's coming from a very different point of view. And where do I find myself? I find myself in and out. I find myself coming from my human point of view. And when I come from my human point of view, and I'm not, God knows I'm not putting that down. You know, I'm not here to put myself down or any of us down. I mean, it looks like we're all human here. We think we can confirm we have physical bodies and emotions and personality. But when I limit my approach or my viewpoints to that point of view, it tends to create upset inside myself. Upset over world affairs, upset over the Supreme Court, or, you know, depending on our points of view, some people are rejoicing over the Supreme Court. But there's that place, and I think Remy referred to it as the field. You know, you can call it a lot of different things. The field, what's the field? Well, it's that place out beyond the ideas of right doing and wrong doing. So I guess I could say in that sense, if I'm in a consciousness of right doing, I'm not there yet. And if I'm in a consciousness of wrongdoing, I'm not there yet. And please remember, this is a play on words, but you get the idea. Does that mean like, oh, I've never go to places of right doing? I mean, you know, I'm not saying every condition that some I might call, I'm in a right place here. I could be in the field there. But you get the idea. Maybe. But because this is more of an experiential moving to the field, that consciousness, our divinity within, I find automatically I gain altitude. And that gaining of altitude then automatically changes my attitude. It shifts my entire way of seeing things. And when that happens, I can say, oh, I can use this, whatever's happened, I can use this to my advantage. It may take me a while to figure out how to use something to my advantage. But we've all been given the gift of time. So we have plenty of time to work these things out. So the question comes present for me. What does the heart want? What does my heart want? What does your heart want? Has anyone ever asked you the question, what does your heart want? I don't get asked that very often. I don't know about you. I wonder why we wouldn't ask each other that question very much. Which to me speaks of maybe what I'm getting, or what does my heart want? I would say I want connection. I want the experience of connection. Yeah, with the divine, of course. But then, where is the divine? Have you seen the face of God? That's another question that I don't get asked too often. You know, I have to say, well, I can't say consciously that I've seen the face of God. And then another, like, but where is God? And if God is inside me, inside you, then maybe one place I could see the face of God would be to look at you. And I think really the only way I could see the divine in you is through my heart, the eyes of my heart. My physical eyes looking a lot of times can actually block that, because my physical eyes are trained to see a different way through reflection. And I can easily get distracted, but the heart sees directly. The eyes of the heart see directly and truly and in reality. So maybe this isn't this conversation we're having this morning, which is on one level seems to be a monologue, but maybe on another level we're having a conversation. Think about that. We're communicating something. And could we just be free to be who we are, to feel what we feel? I woke up this morning. I didn't sleep that well last night. And I woke up this morning and had about a minute or two touching into some real anger. I was throwing a fit inside. Could I use that to my advantage? The answer is yes. How? That anger was telling me I want to connect. And I'm not connecting the way I want to connect, and I feel bad about that. So that anger actually is directing me to the place I really want to go. And part of that process was to be present with it. And just to throw that fit inside. And then embrace it and say, yes, I understand, I see, I know. It didn't go that well for you last night. I would have liked to have more of a conversation like we were having now. Sometimes that happens. But it's so important to let these things flow and move with the idea that running water clears itself. And that running water is a spirit of life that's inside of us, fills us, moves us, lives us, and breathes us, and is bringing about every experience for our learning, growth, and our fulfillment. So I'm hearing just be patient, keep breathing, and witness the salvation of the Lord. And there's more, of course, and I'll let that do it. Maybe this will be could call this an introduction to Deva's talk next week. And so we go. Well, love you, each one, and maybe you have something you want to say when that time comes.
Thank you, Dan. We've got a theme going in our talks, that's for sure. Must be some divinity at play. So we will hear music from Faith.
This song is Freedom of Forgiveness by Stephen Mitchell. There's a sweetness in surrender when you remember who you are. It's not the things in life that you've been through that make you who you are. There's a freedom in forgiveness when you learn to just let go. Holding on so tight won't change a thing, and change is how we grow. Learn how to live and learn to forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself, you can learn to forgive forgive someone else. You'll find the way. There's a sweetness in surrender when you remember who you are. It's not the things in life that you've been through that make you who you are. There's a freedom in forgiveness when you learn to just let go. Holding on so tight won't change a thing, and change is how we grow. Learn how to live and learn to forgive yourself. Forgiving yourself, you can learn to forgive someone else. You'll find the way. You'll find the way.
Thank you, Faith, for the beautiful song and your beautiful voice and the reminder of who we are. So that's been the theme today, who we are. It's at this time that we go into our donation of love and light by taking a breath together, placing our hands on our heart, and remembering who we are. We know within our divinity there is inexhaustible love and light, and we can choose to share that. And as it expands and is shared, we may notice that we relax, that we rest into it ourselves. This is a gift we have been given and a gift we can give. And we express our gratitude for this gift and the ability. And so it is. And we will finish with music from Faith.
The last song for today is A Light in This World by Donna Michael. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. I am a light, I am a light, I am a light in this world. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. And I shine, and I shine, and I shine so bright. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. You are a light, you are a light, you are a light in this world. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. And you shine, and you shine, and you shine so bright. We are a light, we are a light, we are a light in this world. We are a light, we are a light, we are a in this world, and we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright, and we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright. And we shine, and we shine, and we shine so bright.